What's up, everybody? Mike here, and welcome to the gaming news of the week. Got quite a bit to talk about, but also a bit of a slow week in terms of really something big happening. Still, though, got a tease when it comes to the creators of Black Myth Wukong, teasing some surprises for late 2024. We literally only have like a month left at this point, so it's like, what could they be cooking up? I know they did talk about, a DLC possibly being in the works, so maybe it's that. Manor Lords receives new maps, buildings improvement soon, so basically an update for that coming. Darkest Dungeon 2 as well. Got some details on a release date for free mode and first paid DLC. Then news on The Witcher 4 going into full-scale production. And lastly, a legend at Sony is officially retiring soon. You may have already heard about this before, but yeah, details on that as well. So a lot of stuff to go into, guys, that I hope you enjoy in this video. Let's jump right in. So, Black Myth Wukong teaser surprises in 2024. This game has made huge waves, sold really extremely well. It's being nominated for Game of the Year and other categories as well. And it's kind of interesting how this is, I guess, considered a AAA title, even though it's technically self-published and by the developer. Like, the developer isn't exactly a AAA developer. They're independent, so it's kind of crazy. I don't know, but anyway. So while developers haven't revealed anything specific, they've left fans speculating about a tease. Upon accepting the Game of the Year award at the 2024 Golden Joysticks Awards, studio's co-founder shared a video message that left fans eagerly anticipating what's next. He was encouraging players to buy the game if they hadn't already, emphasizing that now is the best time to jump in. He also teased, of course, perhaps you've already completed our game. That's great too. Keep following us. You might find some surprises waiting for you later this year. So this is a cryptic remark, that sparked plenty of speculation about what the studio might be planning. Some fans are thinking this could mean an Xbox version is ready to go, and they're going to announce that at the Game Awards. Others are thinking because, those have already completed that comment, saying that's good, keep following us, things like that, could be teasing towards an expansion, post-game content of some kind. So for now, it's a mystery, and we'll probably have to wait till Game Awards. There'll probably be something there they announce, most likely, just because that'll be like the biggest event, honestly, next month happening, that it makes sense to be announced there, whether it's an Xbox version or DLC expansion thing. So we'll have to wait and see on that, but they already said before that they'll be trying to work on some DLC for Black Myth Wukong, so that's sort of been confirmed in a sense. They just haven't shown anything awesome. Maybe we get a new trailer. Next up, Manor Lords is set to get some big improvements here soon. This is still in early access as well, mind you, but its creator, Slavic Magic, has announced new features coming in the next update. This update will include new maps, buildings, and quality of life improvements, among other additions. However, no release date has been confirmed yet. The update will introduce 2 new maps, upgrading buildings, and a redesigned system for water and beer distribution aimed at improving the functionality of taverns and wells. Currently, these features are undergoing closed testing. Additionally, the market system will be overhauled. So this is a quote from the dev. We are redesigning how markets and goods distribution work, having tested 3 different systems to find one that is appealing, intuitive, and easy to understand. This patch will also include distribution filters for markets, a frequently requested feature. And this also got a Game Awards nomination for one of the categories. And feel what you will about this, an early access game getting nominated. I don't think an early access game should be nominated for any Game of the Year stuff unless it's like most anticipated upcoming game type of thing, or if they create a category that is specific to early access games. So yeah, but that's just my thoughts on that. And if you haven't checked this out, it is on Game Pass right now, I think both on console and PC. It's actually a really fun game if you're into these like building sim strategy type games, strategy and city management type games, stuff like that. So really enjoy it. I hope, they can add maybe co-op in there at some point as well, because I would like to play this game with friends. Next up, Darkest Dungeon 2 details release date for free mode and first paid DLC. So once launched early this year, I believe on console, because it originally came on PC, or was it full launch this year? I think it's when it came out last year fully, and then it launched on console this year. But it's set to introduce its first major paid DLC alongside free game mode and an adventure module. Red Hook Studios has revealed a release date for all this content, which will initially launch on PC. The game is also available on PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch as well. So the free game mode, Kingdoms, reimagines the original structure of Darkest Dungeon 2, challenging players to defend the kingdom from new enemies. The mode is divided into 3 adventure modules, with the first, Hunger of the Beast Clan, launching on January 27th for PC, and then consoles released to follow after that. 2 additional adventure modules will be released later, all free for existing game owners. Also arriving on January 27th for PC and consoles later is Inhuman Bondage, the first paid DLC for Darkest Dungeon 2. So this expansion includes the Catacombs, a new mini region to explore, and the Abomination, a new playable hero designed in collaboration with the Kickstarter campaign backers. This character features unique mechanics, trinkets, signature items, palettes, weapon sets, and a fully narrated origin story with playable flashback encounters. This is a nice touch, as it's a mix of, free and paid updates for the game. So, and usually the DLC for Darkest Dungeon games is not that expensive anyway. And this will add even more content, a more deeper layer of depth to the game too. So I hope you guys that are enjoying this game are looking forward to it. Then there is The Witcher 4 going into full-scale production. This is already kind of talked about earlier this year and teased on about them doing this around this time. So CD Projekt Red has finally officially confirmed this, though, that essentially all the conceptual phases or phase part of it is done and they're moving into development. And this will kick off a new trilogy following Geralt of Rivia's adventures and introduce fresh protagonists. According to Sebastian Klemba, director of Witcher 4, the game has transitioned into production phase, marking a significant milestone for the project. So what this means is, they're going to be developing levels now, mechanics, graphics, narrative, and motion capture, among other elements of the game. Maybe we'll get a new trailer soon, but I doubt it. But it'd be nice. Game Awards, if we got maybe a new trailer for the game, but we only got like a teaser, and that only showed like a medallion representing a previously unknown group of Witchers, the School of the Lynx. So this has led to speculation that Ciri could be the protagonist, which I'm down with. But we'll unfortunately have to wait and see what happens. There's not much else in terms of details right now about this guy. Sorry, I wish I had more to tell you, but yeah, it's all we're getting right now for the most part. So I'll keep you guys updated, of course. So stay tuned to this. So yeah, keep an eye on this. Lastly, legendary Sony executive, I believe he's executive, or at least one of the people that's been there since PlayStation 1 days, Shuhei Yoshida announces his retirement. And if you don't know what he's done for PlayStation, well, he's been the overseer for indie initiatives for years. He had a big impact on the PS3 era as well. He's also helped with the PS4 and PS5. I believe earlier this year he received a BAFTA achievement or award in being instrumental in bringing games like Stellar Blade to PlayStation consoles. I believe he's best known for his long tenure as president of PlayStation Studios during the PS3 and PS4 eras. And regardless of that, though, and other roles he's been in, his contributions have been just vital for indie studios and more for the company. And feel how you want to feel about Sony. I'm not Sony's biggest fan right now. I used to be super PlayStation many years ago, and now more PC. But this guy, he has done some really good things for a lot of companies in the video game industry and helped push games to the light, give them some shine, things like that. Not just indies, but other games as well that we might never would have seen otherwise. And when he leaves, he's going to have to pass the torch to someone else when it comes to the PlayStation's indie initiative role. And he's leaving Sony after 31 years with the company. He quotes here talking about, "It's like announcing the release date of a new game, something I haven't done in a long time." And he's been with PlayStation from the very beginning, even considering his exit last year. And he explains how PlayStation is in good hands right now. And he thought, okay, this is my moment. So definitely well earned, well deserved that, he's been with the company so long. Nothing against him wanting to retire, maybe do a new chapter in his life as far as just enjoy retirement, or if he decides to still work in some capacity in some way, but not as, demanding of a role in a sense. So wish him all the best and definitely appreciate all the hard work he's done over these 3 decades when it comes to PlayStation and trying to make it a better platform, a better system and everything like that to play on, despite some of the, other BS that's been going on of late with PlayStation. But there you have it, guys. That is the game news of the week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you think about all this. If you enjoyed this, found us helpful, please hit that like, subscribe if you're new. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description. If you want to join the Discord, there's a Discord link for that. Be a part of the community that way, and we can talk there to get know each other better and play games together sometimes. If you want to go above and beyond in some way, there's links for that, like the Patreon, there's YouTube memberships. So yeah, consider doing that today. We'll check out the description below. That's going to be it for me, though, guys. My name's Mike. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.